Welcome to In the Wind Tarot. Sorry I've been gone a few days. Mercury retrograde. Wow. Let's blame it on that. Anyway, we got everything taken care of. And I'm proud to say I have my storage moved out of this storage building. I've been shuffling these. They hadn't seemed to want to shuffle very good today. But let's see what we can find out. Oh, very nice. Let's see what we can find out, what message the Holy Spirit wants us to have today. I've prayed. I haven't closed my prayer, if that matters. My prayer is still open. Let's see what we have today. Strength, inclusion, sorrow. Okay. Maybe something that you're going to need strength on because it's sorrowful and you didn't know about it. Look who comes out. We have here the Five of Cups, focusing on a loss, grieving a loss. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, he's focusing on that loss. And that's true. It's also grieving that loss. To me, the water is really standing out today. He's got 2 cups that he feels like he can, or that person has 2 cups they could depend on, but there's 3 cups that they are grieving right now. Those 3 cups possibly represented some kind of investment or some work that had been being done. And that was the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is suffering a loss. And then we have wish come true. So maybe that's somebody's wish come true. Joy, happiness. Maybe this person, the Queen of Cups, has suffered a loss and she's still going to work on her wish come true. It's covered with burdens, and so she's going to leave her sorrows behind. The King of Pentacles needs to be strong because the Empress contains all these morals and everything. He needs to be strong. He wants to tame it somehow. Heartbreak, Empress. We will go through and clarify these. Oh, heavens. Well, maybe one didn't flip over. I sure thought it did. Maybe it flipped and, flip back. Sometimes they do that. Ah, there it is. Conflict. Heart-piercing conflict. Confusion. This is confused conflict. Fighting, don't know why. Just everybody bailed in and started fighting. So it looks like the King of Pentacles is mad at the Empress because she's not his lover anymore. The conflict is what brought all that about, and that's a burden. Oh, here, I said burden, but this is defending. She's defending 9 of her wands, of her 10 cups. And she's leaving sorrows behind. What else can we get, please? What else can we get, please? Holy Spirit. Oh, you treat me so nice. Thank you very much. Possibly people you've known from your past. Okay. Queen of Cups has suffered some losses. She's continuing to work on her projects to bring about her Ten of Cups. She will defend that, and she is leaving. She's going away. Sorrow's behind. The King of Cups, King of Pentacles is acting. He's taming his emotions while dealing with the Empress. Because she's heartbroken. It feels like there's been conflict for no reason. And he wants to bring together their lovers, but he's not going to be able to do that because it's such a burden. There won't be a union there. But he's going to offer her a new beginning. He's not sure if she'll be interested. It won't be much money to start with. And he's going to invest and see if he can help her get her 10th pentacle. So, let's get some clarification from this. This is someone you know from the past. So, King of Pentacles is in. Queen of Cups is gone. And the Empress is not talking much, but we're going to find out more. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. We have these other cards to clarify with. Who is this? You may not be satisfied with the money offered. Maybe he's going to give you a job or something. Let's find out. Financial decision, great sorrow. All right, let's see. Who are we going to clarify first? What are we going to get some more information on first? Queen of Cups she's leaving. So it looks like she's going to be out of the picture. The King of Pentacles. What is his intentions? This sure is a lot of cards to explain that he wants to offer someone a job. What are his intentions? Bring conflict. Well, he wants to move heaven and earth to create conflict and win at all costs. So he can have the world in his hands again. King of Pentacles is an old man, you know. Well, maybe not an old man always. They're mature. And as they say in tarot, there's no genders. But I read the cards as what they are, what they show on the face. Okay, so this is for the King of Pentacles. So he wants to bring conflict and possibly have you wait. Why? Why does he want to do that? He seems like he could do other things. Because the King of Cups wants to spin the wheel of fortune. Because the King of Cups wants to make an appearance. The Queen of Cups is leaving. The King of Cups may want to step in, and the King of Pentacles wants to mess things up. King of Cups stepping in. Spin his Wheel of Fortune and have a Three of Cups with you. What is the King of Swords showing up for? King of Swords recognizes that you're a good worker, and he's running in as the Knight of Swords to his friend. Are you his friend? Oh, fiddle-dee-dee. He's running in because his old friend has obsessions. Okay, the King of Swords is coming in, has addictions and obsessions. He's going to bring that to the Justice. He's using his intuition to figure out what this fighting is all about with the King of Wands, who has not made a decision on a judgment if he wants to get married or join up or not. And come in, go and sacrifice the Queen of Cups, who's offered her love and is waiting. Here comes the Queen of Pentacles. So who's that? The King of Swords. The King of Swords wants to go into the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups leaving her sorrows behind. And the King of Swords wants to go in. Because the King of Wands has not made a decision if he wants to join up. Who is this Queen of Cups? The King of Cups wants to spin his wheel and have the Three of Cups. And the King of Pentacles just wants to show up and bring conflict. Probably to your happiness. And who else was it? So that he wants to come in and bring conflict. He wants to come in and try his hand because the King of Wands did not try his hand or has not made the decision. And the King of Cups says here he's spinning the Wheel of Fortune. Looks like he may be trying just to enjoy being set free from the Queen of Cups. Okay, is that everybody? Oh, we did have the Queen of Pentacles appearing on the bottom, so let's go more. Apparently these are all friends. We have four kings, one queen so far, and an empress. So the King of Cups just wants to come in and shoot up your chances. I mean, King of Pentacles wants to come in and shoot up your chances for joining up with a true love. The King of Swords looks like he wants to do it because nobody else has done it as far as he's known. The King of Wands is indecisive. And the King of Cups has recently been set free, as has the Queen of Cups. So let's see what else is going on here. Where's my reversal? to look for it later. All right. Let's see what's going on out here in Terrorland with all these folks trying to find their way. And some are just mean. Yeah. We're going to find more out about you boys. How about that? Really not even interested in the Queen of Cups. Let's see what these men have got in their heads that they're going to be pulling off. You know, I grew up in a small town. I always knew the barbershop was and the quick stops. It's where the gossiping men hung out at. And there's a lot of them. They reach a certain age and just really, and then I think they were the first ones to write down that women are so gossipy because they wanted to point the finger at someone else. I mean, they had the pen, they had the paper, they had the books to publish. And really, men are more gossipy than women from everything I've seen. I had 4 brothers. I had together brothers and cousins. There were 9 boys around us, and they are the gossipingest bunch I've ever seen in my life. Except one, he never says a word. And actually, he seems to be the more successful of all of them, so take that as a hint. Anyway, let's see what these gossiping men are up about. They got to be gossiping. They can't be this freaking busy without being full of gossip. You know what gossipers are? In the Bible, they're the murmurers. That's what a murmurer is a gossiper. In case y'all didn't know that and you read your Bible and was like, wonder what a murmurer was. It was a gossiper. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. 3 of Cups. I'd say 3 is an important number. As a matter of fact, 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. Remember that? Sure you do. 3 is a magic number. Okay. High Priestess, you're being patient. I like that. So let's get some more on this. Who? We will start. We started with the King of Cups. Let's start with the King of Cups. Let's start with love. So these are representations of all the little emotions out here. He's happy. He's working. He's strong, making good choices about his money, who he's going to help. He's being the Queen of Swords. Or he's helping the Queen of Swords. But that's, it's a wide, big world. Doesn't necessarily mean it's that Queen of Swords. Doesn't mean it belongs to this, but they did show up on the table together, so. I don't know. I don't know how people have relationships. I've known of the, standard. I've seen the others. I just didn't realize till I started doing tarot how much dang witchcraft and lying to your friends there is. So Queen of Swords is not getting the truth from her friends, or else she's not giving the truth to her friends. One or the other. Let's hear about the King of Wands. Oh, maybe that's why the Queen of Cups left, is because the Queen of Swords showed up in the King of Cups' arms. He was wanting a little tongue lashing. All right, here we are. King of Wands. will take you. Choosing a new journey. They're going to befriend your friend, the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all, your leashes got mixed up. Defend the Queen of Pentacles. She's not interested in holding on to her Empress status and being recognized for her good work. She's not interested. She's bored. The Queen of Pentacles is bored. She's bored and pouty, hanging on to her stuff, and watching the Empress be recognized for her good work. Okay, we're going to end up with so much to clarify in here. King of Swords, King of Swords, why did you come here today? You have a message. King of Swords, why did you come here today? You have a message. It's Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands. Just fighting. This guy, man, maybe y'all gonna have some conflict going on, or ridiculous conflict, useless, unorganized, unhinged conflict. Or if you're not, it's going to be around you and the people that you either know. I don't know if you know all these people. You probably do. Whoever this is for. 1, 2, 3, 4 men. Do you know 4 grown men that have these attributes? I don't. A conflict with Queen of Cups. Okay, apparently this is a group of individuals. So far, some are married and some are not. Some are breaking up. This may well be your situation. So, obsession with the Queen of Cups. They're fighting over the obsession with the Queen of Cups. All right, okay. Now we're going to go with King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I don't remember if this one was there or not. No, they were all like this. I'm not taking all those upside down, even though he may have the worst attitude. Thank you, though. Aha! Okay, let's take these. They came out and those fell over on my arm. King of Pentacles. He's locked up over his head, in his head. About his 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth coming to an end. Old friend has cut him off and he's waiting to celebrate. Someone from the past. Death. King of Pentacles. Celebrate star decision. The King of Pentacles may be going broke. So he needs to talk to people from his past. Tell them the truth. And wait to see if he can celebrate with the star once she makes a decision. The star. That's a burden. Okay, so you may have a King of Pentacles who wants to come in and just offer something, but it's not real. Because actually he's not a King of Pentacles anymore. That's coming to an end. And he just needs somebody. The King of Swords has a message about the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. And the conflict that you suffered with the Knight of Wands. Unnecessary conflict. Because of an obsession with the Queen of Cups. This could be beneficial. This does not look beneficial. The King of Wands is choosing a new path. He's going to defend his friendship with the Queen of Pentacles. This guy's person. And so she wasn't interested in holding on to the money that the Empress was recognized for. The King of Cups, wish come true, working away, strength, choosing. He's got a Page of Pentacles, and he would like to help the Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Wands has not shown up. We got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands has not shown up, and possibly because the King of Wands is not married, and he wants the Queen of Pentacles. He wants to defend his friendship with the Queen of Pentacles, who has shown no interest in him. What is this Empress? Where did the Empress come from here? I kind of feel like she ought to be over there with the High Priestess, but let's see. What's this Empress? The Queen of Wands appears. She's mad at the Empress. She also is in a fighty place. So what about this High Priestess? This must be you over there by yourself, because I cannot imagine someone who's of High Priestess standards in this scheming. There's schemes afoot. Everybody has their own agenda. And they all apparently want to continue to know one another. You're going to be offered a union by the Knight of Pentacles. He's going to send a message of love. Heard you were recuperating, and he'd like to bring you a tower. Okay, that's my advice from this. If this reading is for you, and what's the chances that a general reading is for you? If you need a lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, go get one. If you need a tarot reader, maybe I'm the one for you. And your tarot reader has a little guidance for you. Apparently there's these four people on the loose, 4 men on the loose. Their wives do not seem to be in the proper places. Or they don't seem to be in the proper places. And it looks like these men are interfering, at least in one situation, with another's wife or match. And, because here we have the Queen of Swords is showing up under the King of Cups. the Queen of Pentacles is showing up under the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is showing up at the bottom of the King of Wands, and she's not very happy. The Queen of Cups is under the King of Swords. And the King of Pentacles is one to come into the Empress. He doesn't have anybody. But the Empress is under the King of Wands, because she is the subject of the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah, and then there's going to be a younger person coming in. You're going to have to use your discernment. Younger acting, perhaps. Younger than these fellows. And it may even be this one's son or, heck, lover, for all I know. You know. Apparently, I don't know that they had homosexual relations in the old-time tarot deck, but we know it happens, so maybe it's his son or his lover that he's going to send in to cause a tower. He's going to attack from both ends there. Okay, well, all of this is going to fail, number one, because it's so messy. Number two, because there are at least 8 people involved. Okay? And the devil. So this is a mess. It's going to continue to be a mess. And but I'll be back to read on this because I was told I need to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. And wow. So there's only a little bit of advice we can give any high priestess or empress, anyone acting right. The only advice we can give you is to continue on, stay prayed up, stay in touch with God. These people are, they don't have a problem associating with some of the darker things in the world, it looks like. So stay prayed up, and I'm sure you do. Stay healthy, drink your water, stay positive, stay high vibing. You start getting down, thinking about the past or anything like that, you can jerk yourself right out of it with a little song, a little dance, a little hoochie coo. Do the hoochie coo. You'll be fine. And look at these folks with a clear, keen eye should they approach you. Maintain your high priestess, empress status. Be gracious. But I don't know who these people are and why they're around you, but maybe this will dissipate soon. Keep your chin up. Good luck. Doesn't look like they're really coming bothering you, though, at all. Doesn't look like they're bothering the high priestess or the empress. It just looks like they're buzzing around them like a bunch of little gnats. Little gnats. So keep on keeping on, baby. We'll catch you next time. This has been In the Wind. Thank you.